Alright, what is up YouTube? It's the last replay of the day. That's what I want to see. I got Braum?
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
You will be missed, friend.
Oh my god, this fucking talking Yorick in the background is so dumb. People have been asking for a lot of support games recently. So we have Braum support. Looks like they're gonna poke around. You can do this. You could go fuck with them. It's Diana Jungle, why not? Fuck it. Go fuck them up. If I were you, I'd poke at them with Qs. You're not starting golems anyways, so just fuck with them a little bit. It's level 1 Leona. She isn't doing shit. Level 1 Leona's dog shit. I think that would have been better. If you're in this lane, don't know what your ADC's doing. Yeah, I don't understand this. You want to be pushing the lane next time, have him push. 9th minion, you're going in. No, why are you backing up? Why are you positioned this way? See this? I can rearrange the champs. Do you see this? I hammer this home all the time. I should never see you turning level 2 and sitting back on your heels like this. Go in there and trade. Right now, while you have an advantage. Misfortune's gonna want to shoot this minion and get level 2, right? So, go in and fuck him up. Fuck him up, get the presents, as Aframu would say back in the day. Fuck him up! And there's the all-in level 2 versus level 2, which is going to be a little dirtier. Okay, and now, yeah, you're basically coin flipping, which I fucking hate. I hate this. You are not taking advantage of your power spike at all. Level 2. Here it comes. Why are you standing there? Now you let them get level 2. And now you coin flip in the bot lane. I hate this shit. This shit makes me mad. Decro mate, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the EC sub train jump sub hype train form. Why are we coin flipping here? I don't understand. Dark Luxury, you guys are going nuts. Thank you, thank you. And for those who are wondering what I'm saying when I'm saying coin flipping, I'm talking about how when we had an advantage, we didn't try to force a fight. Now when it's even, it's like we're doing the shit, you know, the duel. Like I challenge you to a duel and then I slap you with the white glove and then we walk in different directions and then we turn around and look at each other first before we shoot at each other. No, I'm talking about we should be trying to do the duel where we blindfold our opponent and then we walk the distance and then shoot him. Because we could still lose that duel theoretically, but we're not going to lose it as often. That's basically what just fucking happened here. Is that you let them get level 2 and then you just fucking let's see who wins. Fuck that shit. That's not how you lane. All right? That's not how you're supposed to lane. Now, as far as Braum is concerned, You should be trying to jump to this minion and fuck with this guy when her mana gets low. This should open up your aggression. Alright? This should open up your aggression, and you should be able to just Q this guy and force a fight. You want to force a fight here while she has no mana. It's the same rule as the who has greater levels or whatever. Why would you not try to find this spot? Go in. Take a risk. Learn your limits. Take a smart risk, but take a risk. If you fail, if you fuck up mechanically so hard that you lose, at least you picked a fight where it sort of made sense at the time. Okay? So, you just let Misfortune farm in front of you. You don't jump to minions at all or try to do a Q. You're not harassing there. Don't know why. The minions are on turret. Misfortune's low. She's got no mana. Don't know why you're not harassing under turret there. There you go. About time. Now, you could be getting ganked. Do we have Fog of War on? We do. Oh, wait, no. What the hell? Oh, never mind. Everything's good there. Someone dives mid. It looked like you were actually poking on the second round of minions. But most of the shit that I see recently is that when a giant wave of minions hit, it's like you don't even want to try to poke them once. They're going to have to receive those minions, and they're oftentimes standing right in front of it. So... Thank you, Dark Rockery. Appreciate it. This is gonna be the last one of today. Oh, I didn't get to read all that. All right, I'll get to that after this replay. I want to make sure I read your donation. Thanks for the 20 spot, dog. So, you guys back? I didn't see. I want to see this real quick though. Okay, that's fine. I have no problem with the back timing. I just wanted to make sure you didn't back at a weird spot. Took you a little while to leave base. Try to have your shit ready as when you're backing if you can. Okay, so you hit Misfortune with the Q. Get up in their grill right there. Walk at them. When you have that big wave of minions protecting you, start using that space. Now you see ganks coming. You should be autoing him. Auto him. There you go. Free money. Auto him. Get the passive. There. Someone got it. I think Jinx got it. Now auto him. Braum's OP as fuck. There you go. Easy money. Now you can press forward. There we go. That's what I want to see. Don't know why you flashed. Jinx was clearly in auto range. That was a waste of flash. Mechanically, fucked that up. Now, you should be pushing the lane. Where are you going? Where are you going? Push the lane with him. Hit the minions. See all these minions you're not hitting? Hit the minions. Get this guy out of lane so you can back and buy an item. Hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. Now you should be backing. You're not going to take this turret in one swoop. Yeah, you guys are just setting yourselves up. Yeah, here it comes. You're actually doing a pretty good job, but I think you're still going to die. And you might get the turret. Nope. Man, my calls are fucking good, aren't they? Yikes. You might live, though. Cool. Cool. You barely luck out. Thankfully, Malzahar paffed. Look at how he paffed, by the way.
Donation.
Young Saint Lake. Okay, Young. Have it ready to go by tomorrow. Yo. This pathing by the Malzahar is what allows you guys to live there. If he just walked around, you might have gotten the turret, but he would have killed you all and got huge. I would be very careful next time with this. This is very thin. You don't, I mean, it's cool to take the turret down early if you can, But like I said, you're very fortunate that it worked out the way that it did. I wouldn't gamble for it. And plus, you guys got a back now. Huge wave coming. All out of position. Looks like Nocturne comes down. I don't know what's going on. Teemo's down here now. Nocturne's down here now. This game's an absolute clusterfuck. Now you're walking down. Mid's getting dove. This game's wild as shit. So the standard lanes have pretty much been abandoned. You have what? You have Sightstone? You have Sightstone. Getting deep vision. That's cool. I like that. Pretty nice window to do it too. I don't mind that. Nice window with the wave pushing to you. So you can definitely walk around for a moment. So I like what you're doing here. This is all well and good to me. Now, path around. No! Dude. Path around and fucking go on this guy. Or at least look like you want to go on this guy. This is an immobile ADC who's behind on a level. And you have a Jinx who has BF Sword who's just hit a power spike. And it's Misfortune. This is mobile. Just a mobile shitty ADC. So try to path around here. You have a pink ward here. So you know this is clear. So try to path right along this wall and see if she reacts to it. If you're going to see Leona coming anyways, if she follows. And why not look for a quick fight? I know it's over minions and everything. But just at least look and see if she pushes up too far. Okay? Look and see if you have a window. At least try to find it. And then, you know, once Leona shows, then you can back away. But you should be really happy when you see Misfortune by herself. Because you should be like, alright, I'm gonna get you, bitch. Like, forcing on the, nope. Okay, the first thing I'm seeing that's gonna happen is you're not going on Misfortune, which is who you want to be going on right now. Don't, Leona, it's all over. It's all over. Leona's on this guy, he's gonna ult this guy, he's gonna do all his bullshit. You need to deflect the majority of the Misfortune damage that's about to come out. So the fact that you're going on Leona tells me that you're not thinking about this fight, how it looks. And now Leona's going to ult. There's the ult. Misfortune's going to ult. And the way that you played this was sloppy because you weren't thinking about the fight as it's going to happen. Okay? So, watch again. You put a little damage on Leona. I don't really mind this. I do mind the Jinx throwing out the choppers. Alright? Now, you know once that Leona, like I said, once Leona connects with your ADC, that's over. That shit's over. So all you need to be doing is immediately go on in front of Misfortune and just start autoing her in the face. Just in the face. If she ults, you put the shield up, and you just keep autoing her in the face. You are literally going to cancel out all the damage of Misfortune's ult. If you do that. Because combination with autos and your shield, even if she breaks through the shield, you're going to stun her. And you're going to end the ult. And Jinx is just going to sit there. And then Jinx is going to be able to re-engage. You can re-engage with ult. You can do a number of different things. However, you could have played this, you know, you could have played this way and it would have been a lot cleaner. So, because you didn't go straight for the Misfortune as the Leona went in, that makes the whole fight like ugly as fuck in my eyes. I guess you were exhausting to try to get the turret to hit one more auto, but if so, you should have exhausted just a hair sooner. That would have helped a lot. Yikes. That's like a Nisi Lissandra right there. That's the shit I do, man. That's the shit I do, man. You see that? Now, you get the turret down. I would back here. Yep. And then I would look to roam. For items, you get Mobies. Okay, you got Mobies. Now that means you need to just be running around the map like a lunatic. I like the Moby style, personally. That's how I would play it. So here, you jump to a minion. You fuck them up. That's great. What do we got here? This turret isn't going to fall anytime soon. Maybe try roaming up the top. You're not going to get much done right now. Or they're going to just... Wow, okay. I say that, and then the guy just dives right onto a Braum in your face, so who knows.
Blue team's turret has been
That should never work. I guess being around the Lissandra when she doesn't have ult is kind of good, because you can protect her. But I was thinking, like, maybe roam up the top and look for action there. You don't have your ult now. The wave's pushing to you anyways. You may just want to reset your HP and roam around some more, because there's not much you can do right now with that low of HP. It's kind of risky. Yeah, I don't like this. You could have already been back here. I don't know what you're trying to do. Never do this play. Never put yourself at risk to try to steal a dragon, a fucking mountain drake at this stage. It's just not worth it. You're just opening up the map to pushes. So right here, I see what you're thinking. You're like, I'm gonna go and queue this or something. But like, there's so much CC there. There's absolutely no way you're ever gonna get that. This right here, I thought Nocturne had ultimate. Okay. Yeah, that's on you then. There's a big green fucking dot. So, just look at the green dot. If you didn't look at it, I guess I would call that a mechanical mistake. I don't know. If you honestly thought he had ult and then walked up and were thinking to like chain off of it, but even still, he should be leading, not you. Why would you lead? He's the guy that makes the whole fucking map black, right? So fuck that. Okay, your Jinx is doing whatever the fuck she wants. If you're going to play around down here, here's how I view this. If you're gonna hang out down here, you better be looking for a fucking fight. Otherwise, you need to get the fuck out of bot lane. I hate when supports linger bot lane mid game. This is how I would play this. You're gonna hang out here, fucking go in on the misfortune. You got Jinx with red buff, go and battle. If you're gonna hang out down here, if you're just gonna float around here and just farm up, time's better spent somewhere else. You can go top, hide in the brush. You can go to Rift and help with that. There's just so much more value of leaving this fucking lane. It's just, I hate being down here. There's no towers. It's very hard to reliably catch people. But if you're gonna be down here and you're gonna go for it, path along this pink ward and then come down and try to find a fight. Just fucking execute a fight. But if you bought Mobies, then I would rather see you move it anyways. This meta is all about supports taking initiative by roaming. That's all it is. That's why Bard is like the king of the supports right now, because not only does he roams the best. It's because he's got the tunnel, and he makes his whole team fucking roam, which is super scary. Teamwork, man. Teamwork makes the dream work, so get the fuck out of bot lane at this stage. I like what you're doing here, pressuring the objective. Jinx is a moron, whatever. You don't have vision of anyone right now. Jinx is dead, probably. I'd be hesitant to fight here, because you already have two people top doing their thing. And you're pushed into enemy territory. His lane's pushing to you already. I would be very, very scared about a hard engage here. And of course it comes. You're trying to kite back, but you're gonna die, or someone's gonna die. Lissandra's gonna die. It would have been much better. It would have been much better to use what you do know. You already have a wave push to turret, so why not just go up top here and try to break this turret next? Try to open the whole map up, and then get map control with deep wards and look for picks. Instead, you guys linger here. Listen, if your ADC is just dicking off and is staying in mid for some reason as a mobile Jinx and not moving to a different tower, he is not going to carry you. If he's not a smart ADC, he's not going to carry the game. He's just not. Not with an mobile ADC. That's what I've learned in my years of playing this game. A mobile ADCs can't play that. They can't play a mobile ADCs and expect to carry you and be stupid. And only purely rely on mechanics, because there's too many things in the game that shut down a mobile ADCs. And you know what shuts down a mobile ADCs? Champs like, I don't know, this guy. Where the fuck is he? I don't know where he is. He's somewhere. Here he is. This guy. And fucking Leona. And Leona into Misfortune ult. So take the fact that this Jinx is not taking your position seriously as a sign that you need to just roam away. Yeah. Jinx baits you into that by overstaying too long. Shouldn't be there. Diana dives, like I said, a mobile ADC is easy to shut down, and that's why you should have left there and went towards top side first and tried to get the turret down, take turrets that are easy to get, and then pick fights that are easy to fight. Because right now you had 3 mid, and you had no idea where the other 4 of the other team was. And you have a mobile ADC, and I'm pretty sure you had a Lissandra without ult. So, yeah. So now you've left bot lane, which I prefer. You're just kind of sitting there holding the lane. That's fine. I've got no problem with this. You tank a lot of damage. Just stand away from those minions when they get the space aids. Jinx is just running around all willy-nilly. I don't know where you're going. Doesn't seem like... This was weird because Teemo is just suiciding and Jinx is just kind of not pushing lanes. So, yeah. Whatever. I think the only thing that you really can do is go bottom here. There's not much else you can do. Your push takes too long. But this is a fight you want. Just a numbers game at that point. Just a numbers game. Everyone dies. Easy money. Remember my dude, a lot of low elo is just picking like numbered fights. If you don't have vision of 4 people, don't push out with 3 people. Until you see some other people. And then maybe, you know, we got a 3v3. Maybe we should stay pushing. Just shit like that. That's all it is. It's just numbers. Back away until you have the numbers. Okay. You're looking to maybe get something done here. I don't know how I feel about it. Your Nocturne is low. No, he's not low. Or he just backed. I don't know what happened. Or Jinx backed. But the only person that you really should be working off of right now is Lissandra and Nocturne. And then counting heads after that. So you are just kind of chilling with these guys. Nothing's happening. Support sometimes can be boring. That's okay. It can also be exciting if you're making plays. Now, in mid, your Lissandra dies. And you're warding Baron alone while they're pushing down mid with a huge wave. I hate this. This is not good. I'll show you this again. Yes, your Lissandra is a moron for getting caught. I'm on board with that. However, why are you going to ward when you have this giant wave pushing down? It's just dumb. They're not on Baron. They can't be, because you just saw them. You need to clear the wave first. And you also... Yeah, this guy is just pathing like a monkey. But whatever. I like the ward positioning, where it's like behind the pit. But I don't like the timing at which you did it. So you basically give up a tier 2 because you're not threatening them at all in front of the turret. You could definitely threaten them and maybe back them down with an ult. So you should have been there. Even though your Lissandra gets caught, there's a chance that you can find him engaged with your ult. They're not going to do Baron anytime soon, so there's no point of warning it. Teemo flashes for some reason. Nocturne goes in. Now, same rules before. Misfortune is the only person that you give a fuck about. You have numbers here, but you're going to have to start dropping some CC. Why aren't you ulting? I don't understand. You trying to find a good one? Alright, that's fine. I think that you were a little slow to get a fight started. But I think that, you know, waiting for an ult there wasn't the worst thing in the world. But you should have known that you had the numbers and should have played it a little bit more aggro, I think. Remember, numbers games. And it's so funny with League of Legends because what you learn in low elo is that, like, part of low elo is just accepting that you can't, like this guy. 2v1, can't really do it because you're not super fed. So you're just probably gonna lose. Here we go again, right? People are low. Oh, well, you got 3, but the third is coming. The Malzahar is coming. And as you climb, you start to see more often that you very rarely get weighted fights like 3v2s and 4v3s and shit like that. You very rarely will get them. Because most guys just won't fight. They just won't look for it at all. They'll just try to find that fight instead of fight it when it's like bad numbers. So here, Lissandra goes ham. Kind of cool ult, actually. But she doesn't kite. I need to see this again and see what you were doing. You're running around from base. Your team gets into a fight. You don't have flash. So you jump in, try to get something done. Nar's teleporting, but you're still on this guy. And I don't know why you're still on this guy. You ult the Leona. You're not counting heads. Your Lissandra just got caught, and then you just kind of go in there anyways. Yeah, dude. I don't know about that. Ooh, look at where your Nocturne's standing. He didn't want any part of that, right? Your Nocturne's the other fed guy. So, fuck that, dude. You basically just... You saw a guy suicide, and then suicide right after him. Yikes. So you're looking for the misfortune, you find her. I like it. You're actually getting use of the Moby boots here. You don't have your ult yet, but I don't mind this fight because the misfortune was so low a second ago. Okay. I don't mind this. So you go in on the misfortune, you're fucking her up. You're doing your thing. Guy engages on a Braum, which is never a smart idea. And then whole team gets baited into a fight. I just gotta see this again. So here you try to be sneaky, but whenever you see him, like, whenever you're this like late into the game, they pretty much always have shit warded. So when you're this low, you threw your Q, that's plenty, and then you probably should have let it go, but that's just, you know, whatever. You get pooped on.
Red team double kill.
Yikes, that's a big gnar. Thankfully, the whole time this is happening, Jinx has been splitting. So, just think, if you had lived, you could have gotten in position to potentially defend the tier 2, maybe come back and help your team here with whatever they're about to do, because you would have had Mobies and you would have just home guarded forwards. I like that you're trying to... I don't know why you just used the Randuids. I like that you're trying to get vision here. It's a good window to get vision. Nothing's happening, and you're pretty safe. You got flash. It's good to have vision this late into the game. Now you're walking down to bot lane, but all those guys backed away, so I don't know why you're standing down here. There's Baron up. There's 3 of you showing bottom. There's no reason for you to be this low on the map without anyone around. You're also showing yourself on vision every single time that you move into lane. So why would you just walk through lane and tell on yourself? You can leech XP from the side of the wall anyways. So if you want to try to maybe find someone to fight, why not use vision to your advantage? Now you guys are all bottom, and oh my god, low elo. What was this? These guys literally take a 3v4. Wow. But you know what's sad about this? Is that you guys just did that, but you have like very, very little shit that you can do, and you're also losing base because you guys all went down the bottom. So even though you get a triple, because you sent 4 bottom, you opened up the entire rest of the map, which was why I was saying before, stop sitting at bottom. Unless you're going to make a quick fight, don't stay bottom. Check it, and then go right back to mid. Now, because you guys did this, you're trading inhibs, you're having like a mini base race, except you guys are going to die now because you have an immobile ADC. And immobile ADCs are the pits. And now you just got rid of the GA that she had. And, you know, there you go. Yep. This is why I hammer on the don't stay bottom for long shit at this game. And that's also, the same holds true for top laners without teleport. Oh, wow. That sucks. Yeah. So, you got a lot of things you can work on. Obviously, or you wouldn't have wanted a session. The big things that I would tell you from what I'm seeing right now is that you're not confident enough level 2 to engage. You're lingering bot lane a lot. And the way that you're approaching the fights right now is you're not... Braum is annoying because he CCs and because he blocks damage. So in any fight that's pivotal, make sure that in general you're thinking like, I need to block damage, I need to CC heavy damage champs. Not so much, I need to peel off tanks, I need to stop damage. Does that make sense? So let's talk about this right here. Fight breaks out. I have no idea why you're not ulting sooner. I just don't understand. It was so late. It was so much later than it had to be. Let me show you this. Lysandra will set you up all day, dog. So, positionally, I'm not exactly sure why you're clumping on top of the guy at all times. It's Lysandra. She's not going anywhere, right? So you keep clumping on her, but she's never gonna die. As soon as she ults, we're committed. Because that's essentially a Zonya. She's gonna be standing in the same fucking spot. And either they're gonna dive her, or you're gonna dive them off of this. So you really, really, really should have ulted as soon as you saw this. Instead, what you did was you waited, and I don't know what you're waiting for. The fight was already occurring, and you had numbers. You had everybody there. Press your buttons. Get excited about it. And because you waited so long, Gnar got a lot more time to do Gnar shit and dump on you guys. I don't know what the fuck he's running from. Jesus.
Aced.
But the thing is, you should have led the ult first. You're always like, the thing is, you're reactionary. You do what a lot of supports do. You're reactionary. You're not seeing the fights before they happen. You're saying that you were CC'd the whole time. But it's like you had vision of the fight that was about to happen. You have the ward right there. Right? Lissandra goes in. You know the fight's about to break out. You have everyone here. You have 5 people here. How often are you ever going to have 5 people in the same fucking spot at low elo? So just fucking drop the base. Make it See, you weren't CC'd that whole time. See that? Drop the base. Here it comes. Lissandra's ults, and you have like 3 fucking people in front of you. Just fucking wombo the shit. Press your buttons. Press your keys. And remember, it is solo queue, so you're naturally just gonna win. If everyone uses their abilities and you got more people than they do, you're gonna win. Because you waited so long, you allowed Misfortune to get into the fight and all that shit instead of just CCing people and taking the 4v5 as soon as possible. They are going to just fucking fight. Just press your buttons. You were top too long. I mean, there's actually probably an argument that you shouldn't even have been top because the dragon was up. Like, Jinx doesn't need help, dude. I know you're trying to get rid of those stacks, but Jinx doesn't really need help. Once she gets there, move along. No one's diving her, right? No one's just fucking trying to assassinate her on this comp. No one. Diana maybe, but Dragon's up, so she's gonna be around Dragon. And even if you don't make it to Dragon and it's gone, I just want you towards your team. So when this shit happens, you might be able to peel or do something to help them. But because you were kind of late to the fiesta, you know, they might have lost anyways, but I just want you around there. Oh, you guys are getting dumped on. Holy fucking damage. Alright, dude. So really what this game comes down to is again, I did a Braum game the other day too. It seems to me that a lot of the lower elo Braums aren't utilizing their early levels enough. Take advantage of the lane. Take advantage of the game right away. Your Mobies was fine, but I felt like you didn't look to roam enough. You're kind of just like following whoever's leading you, and that's not what you do to carry games as a support. You need to know where your fights are, and you need to know what's a good fight and what's a bad fight before your team does. That's like part your job. Lastly, in terms of like what we talked about before, block damage, let's prioritize blocking damage. Also, you could choose to go Mobies. You can choose to go probably Merc Treads here too, I guess. But if you're gonna go Mobies, you have to fucking move around the map. Stop lingering bottom and the mid game as well. That shit also helps. When you play supports, don't linger bot lane. Check and see if a fight's going. If it's not, go back into mid and float around and look for something else. You'll get your flow and your rhythm down as you play more, and you'll get where you can go in and where you can't. But there's absolutely no reason to be bot lane in the mid game. It's just a fucking joke to be there. Because you open up the map, you open up this entire side of the map, plus Baron, plus more objectives, and it's just ugly. I hate it. But yeah, dude, I hope this helps you. Spark midgame.tv. Thank you so much for watching. All you guys are awesome. I'm out. Peace. Crackers.